Right, so first, I want to start by saying Kalalal Yahweh, Washem Yahushai, Washem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of James Street Stone, and salutation to you, Akim out there, putting the truth in sincerity, do a full like. Shalom, this is Brother Kanan from James Jamaica. You heard a quick lesson, and today I just want to speak on something that I've seen basically, that brings back memories to the scriptures and things that we've been saying, but we're just putting some life to it and showing that people that look, you have the same views in a lot of these scenarios, but it's because when you hear from the Bible, you try to buck up against it. And this is a clear example. Now, this person that you're seeing on the screen is a scholar, Intence. He's a dancehall artist, and we all know that many dancehall artists have this stigma, have this mindset for wanting to bleach in themselves. And as you can see here, if I'm starting from, well, maybe Vice Carter is not the first, but it was the first to basically really put that popularity to it, where this crazy set of um, persons with no understanding basically start, just gravitate into it more and more. No, Bible says my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and clearly this is lack of knowledge because this is what? This is leprosy. This is leprosy basically the Bible speaks of. Having no pigmentation or melanin, basically having no melanin basically um, in your skin, or less melanin in your skin, where you're not producing enough to basically protect you against the sun. Now, I don't want to make the video long because it's something simple. Now, as you can see here, why am I doing this video? Because Jamaicans are now saying what the Bible been saying and what we've been saying, which is what the Bible has been saying. When you do this, you're basically destroying yourself and you look like the dead. I'm just gonna show you. A matter of fact, when Yahweh did this to persons or people, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua did this to people. Basically, it was a curse. People are willingly cursing themselves, and this is crazy. Now look at these comments. All right, says man just look dead. You fuck. Of course, he looks dead, and the Bible's gonna say that. Look, all right. So look like somebody call him out him casket to pussy clot for take a pic. Especially the suit. The suit sell it off like a real casket him a come out there. And let's look at that. Yo, look like when you strip chicken foot. Damn. All right. Uh, and this is really what it is, self-hate. Self-hate is terribleness, terrible illness. And because person gonna say, oh, they just do it for the people literally feel better about themselves when they do this type of thing. And that show you that it is self-hate. Because you think you're doing something and you think that it brings a more, better. So obviously it's got to be self-hate. I don't care what they want to say. Fact is fact. No, I'm not gonna make the video very long, so let's just get into the scripture real quick. So this is Numbers 12, and I'm gonna start from 9, and let's give you a rundown on it. Basically, Miriam and Aaron basically decided to speak against Moses, like, yo, why you gotta only talk to you, or and the Most was vexed with that. So this is what he's going to do. And the Most High name is Yahweh, which means he is. All right, let's continue. Verse 9. In Numbers 12 and verse 9. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud. Let me just start from verse 8. So, verse 7, sorry about that. It says, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Right. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and that cloud is what you call, people today call UFO. All right, but let's continue. The cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. All right, so Miriam looked something like that. You know what I mean? Right? And nobody is really white, because his shirt is white, but you get what I'm saying, right? And I get what the Bible is saying. It says, white as snow, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. That's leprosy. This man and many dance artists, vibes, culture, and the rest made themselves leper, right? A curse. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, I beg thee, beseech, same thing. Lay not the sin upon us wherein we have done foolishly and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead. This looks like a dead, and that's what Aaron is saying. Let her not look like that. She looks like a dead. You see me? Man just look dead. Look like somebody call him out of him casket to push the cloud to take a pic. Clear examples, yo. Self-hate is terrible, and that's what we're saying in the scripture, same way. But you can say it, but you're not realizing that you're speaking what the Bible is saying. But if we came and told you this, you would have backed up against it. Most person would, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm just highlighting here this time. So, and Aaron said unto Moses, so this is where, let's continue. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed. Half a flesh you have. Yeah, this dry part of your flesh, yo. Alright, half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O Yahweh, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, and this is going to show you something again, that persons don't know the Most High, or you don't know God. You claim that you know the Bible and you know God, but you don't know God. Let's hear this. And Moses cried unto the Lord, and saying, Heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days? God is saying, if her father did spit in her face, wouldn't she be ashamed 7 days? Right? Let's continue. Said, let her be shut out from the camp. Put her away from the camp. Right? 7 days, and after that, let her be receiving again. So what the Most High is saying here, this is basically me spitting in your face to make you look like this. That's what God is saying. You people don't know God. You create a God in your own head, but you don't know the God of the Bible. You don't know his name. You don't know what he's about. You don't know what the whole purpose of this setup is. You're just here about God, and you just acknowledge that somebody had to create this or something. You just know their power had to create this, but you didn't go in depth to know about him. All right, let's continue. And Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed until Miriam was brought in again, and afterward the people removed Azareth and pitched in the wilderness of Paran. So eventually she would have turned back to her normal skin tone, which was dark skin, and that also shows that the people in the Bible were dark skin. They had melanin, and I mean, not so-called white people. And I mean, and you people been tricked to think that the so-called whites are the true Israelites, or the true sons of God, because of the movies and the whole whitewashing of the images that you've seen. And they tell, oh, the man you call Jesus is white and he had long straight ears. These man start perm them here and all these things. They're doing it for fashion, but again, they think it looks good, because if you were saying that it's fashion, you think it looks good, which shows it is self-hate. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna wrap up this real quick. Hope someone was edified. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles of James, and all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to you came out there. Shalom.